Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda. I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Nityananda.
Yes. Sorry for the technical glitch. There was an audio issue. Now, I think all of you are able to hear us. Great. So, what I was saying is that now that immediately after the darshan, it is the best time for all of us to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. Because when we manifest the powers of Paramashiva after receiving this intense initiation from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the initiation, the powerful cognition, the energy gets bolted in our muscle memory, so we can radiate it for a longer period of time. Okay, so now let's enter into the power manifestation. Let's prepare ourselves. We are manifesting the power of quantum memory today. So let's now prepare ourselves to enter into another round of that power. Now, before we enter into the power manifestation, let's have a look at the Shastra Pramana, that is the scriptural evidence for this power, in particular, the power of quantum memory. Shastra Pramana means the original, where the original references, where Paramashiva himself has described about any particular power or any particular truth in Vedas and Agamas, which are the source scriptures of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. It forms the primary evidence for the authenticity of any truth or any power. For this power, the Shastra Brahmana is taken from Sarvajnanottara Agama, verse 15. And the verse goes as Evamekatma bhavena samsthitasya tu yoginaha sarvajñatvam pravarteta vikalpa rahisyastu. Translation of this verse goes as, within such a yogi who establishes himself in absolute non-dual oneness with Lord Shiva, Paramashiva, and who keeps himself free from all sorts of differentiating notions, the exalted superpower of all-knowing, Sarvanyatvam, gets unfolded in all its fullness. So here Paramashiva himself gives the context, gives the powerful cognition of how to manifest this power of Sarvanyatvam, all-knowingness. So let's also now manifest this power of Sarvanyatvam. Sit cross-legged on the floor. If you're not comfortable sitting on the floor, you can sit on the chair with the head, neck and spine in a straight line. Visualize Bhagavan Paramashiva has himself come down from Kailasa as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivham. Remember Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, in your third eye. Visualize him. Keep restful awareness in between your two eyebrows, the seat of the third eye. Sit with this powerful cognition and meditate on it. Think intensely. You are Nityananda Paramashiva. Anything else that you think of as your identity is mere delusion. So just drop it. You are Nityananda Paramashiva and only Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashiva. You are Swamiji himself. Absolute unclutching. Maintain the space of absolute unclutching. To experience the state of Paramashiva. Be in the space of complete completion to experience the space of Paramashiva. And invoke that space of oneness to experience the powers of Paramashiva. Chant Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham intensely and loudly from your navel. Let it vibrate in your entire body. Connect with Bhagavan, experiencing the being of Paramashiva. You can even turn on the video recording to record yourself while manifesting this power, so that you become the Sakshi Pramana, that is the evidence that you yourself have manifested this power in your own life. We will project a page from the Living Enlightenment book. This is going to be the page 250. Have a glance at it and start manifesting the power of quantum memory. You're just supposed to have a quick look, just have a glance on that page which will be projected for a few seconds. You don't need to go through the content as it is, just a glance on the overall page. And then once we remove the page from the projection, then using the power of the third eye, using the power of the quantum memory, start penning down whatever is being revealed in your third eye as the content of that page. Use your third eye to download the contents of that page and start penning it down. You can connect with Swamiji. Recognize that you are Swamiji. Maintaining that deep space of devotion and surrender. Let him manifest. Request him to manifest through you and reveal to you the contents of the page 250 of the Living Enlightenment book. Okay. And then later on we'll share again project the page for you to verify. Okay. So we will be projecting the page number 250 of the Living Enlightenment book for a few seconds.
So all of you now can have a glance of the page.
Yes. So this is the page.
So all of you can have the glance of this page.
Have a quick glance, and now that's it.
Yes.
Okay.
So now all of you are going to manifest the third eye power of downloading the content of page 250 from the Science of Living Enlightenment book. So get back to Oneness with Swamiji. Remember Swamiji, how you relate with Swamiji during darshan. So Oneness with Paramashiva will make you to manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. So get back, unclutch yourself. Remember Swamiji, chant Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. Let the power manifestation begin.
गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः गुरवे नमः ओम आनंदेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा ओम आनंदेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा ओम आनंदेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा ओम आनंदेश्वरा रामेश्वरा नित्य रामेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा रामेश्वरा नित्य रामेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा रामेश्वरा नित्य रामेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा रामेश्वरा गंगाधरा नित्य गंगाधरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा गंगाधरा नित्य गंगाधरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा गंगाधरा नित्य गंगाधरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा जटाधरा नित्य जटाधरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा जटाधरा नित्य जटाधरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा जटाधरा नित्य जटाधरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा सोमेश्वरा नित्य सोमेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा सोमेश्वरा नित्य सोमेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा सोमेश्वरा नित्य सोमेश्वरा हर हर बोले आनंदेश्वरा नित्यपुरीश्वर आनंदेश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय मां नित्यपुरीश्वर आनंदेश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय मां
कनकसभागत काञ्चन विग्रह कामविनिग्रह कान्ददनो कनकसभागत काञ्चन विग्रह कामविनिग्रह कान्ददनो कलिकलितागिल पापमलाभः कृत्तिसमावृतदेहविभो कलिकलितागिल पापमलाभः कृत्तिसमावृतदेहविभो कुवलयसन्निभ रत्नविनिर्मितत्वयक्रीट सुभाष्टदनो कुवलयसन्निभ रत्नविनिर्मितत्वयक्रीट सुभाष्टदनो जय जय हे नित्यानन्दपदे नित्य जय जय हे नित्यानन्दपदे नित्य भाग्य समृद्धि मुभार्जय मे भाग्य समृद्धि मुभार्जय मे नित्यपुरीश्वर आनंदेश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय मां नित्यपुरीश्वर आनंदेश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय मां
करकलितामल सुलभ
नित्यपुरीश्वर आनन्देश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम् नित्यपुरीश्वर आनन्देश्वर हे परमेश्वर पालय माम्
हर नित्यशङ्कर भक्तहृदम्बर वासचिदम्बरनाद विभो हर नित्यशङ्कर भक्तहृदम्बर वासचिदम्बरनाद विभो
என்னப்பனல்லவா என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயுமல்லவா என் தாயுமல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயுமல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயுமல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நீலை நின்றிட ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நீலை நின்றிட சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நெய்தவா சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நெய்தவா என்னப்பன் 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 அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நீலை நின்றிட ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நீலை நின்றிட சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நெய்தவா சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நெய்தவா என்னப்பன் 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 அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நீலை நின்றிட ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நீலை நின்றிட சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நெய்தவா சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நெய்தவா என்னப்பன் 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 அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நீலை நின்றிட ஏழாம் உடல்கள் தாண்டி நித்திய வாழ்வும் கண்டிட கேடான காலம் தன்னை வென்று நீலை நின்றிட சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நெய்தவா சீரான பாவம் பழி நீங்கி பெரும் வாழ்வினை கொண்டாட நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தன்னை நெய்தவா என்னப்பன் 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 அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா என்னப்பன் அல்லவா என் தாயும் அல்லவா தன்னை உணர்த்திடும் தியானம் அளித்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா எங்கும் நிறைந்தவா எண்ணம் கடந்தவா பொங்கும் அருவியாய் ஆனந்தம் தந்தவா
So now you can all relax and you can start sharing in the Zoom chat itself what all was revealed to you, what you saw through your third eye as the content of this page, page 250 of the Living Enlightenment book. So you can share with us in the Zoom chat itself whatever was revealed to you. So let's see what all the participants saw in their third eye, and then we will reveal and we will project the page so that we can verify. So let's all see, all the participants, please start sharing what all you saw in your third eye, what all you downloaded.
So everyone can share now. Don't hesitate. Just you can share whatever. Everyone can share now. So don't hesitate. Please share whatever you manifested through the third eye, even it may be a blank space. Even that there is something Paramashiva is telling us. So please share whatever it may be. Just share in the Zoom chat. Your involvement, your interest to share, to involve itself will make the powers to manifest in you.
Yes, requesting all the participants to kindly share in the Zoom chat.
So everyone please start sharing. Smiling womanly face, Nitya Chakra Rajeshwari Rupini. It's good, ma. It's very good. You started sharing, and you can just see even now through your third eye and reveal more. Reveal yourself more through your third eye. What all you saw, what all Paramashiva manifested in your third eye, you can still manifest and see. Body hot. It's good. It's again, it is the another way of Paramashiva manifesting through you. It is an initial symptoms. You are moving to the higher space. So oneness with Swamiji during power manifestation makes you reach the ultimate. So that is very important. So whatever is manifesting is always good. It's always good. And Paramashiva is manifesting. He always wants to manifest through you. So you can share whatever you saw in your third eye.
And the revelation can happen in various ways. It can be words, it can be a picture, as many people have seen pictures as well, right? Images. So it can be in terms of sounds or whatever it. See, Swamiji can reveal information in various ways. It's a play. We have to be celebrating the power manifestation. Play with it. And then we'll see more and more completion happening. More and more easily we'll be manifesting the powers. So let's now see what the actual content of the page is so that we can then verify our power manifestation. So this is the content of the page 250 of Living Enlightenment book. Responsibility means expanding your possibilities. To live it, you'll have to demonstrate it. When you declare that you are enlightened, you should be able to stretch yourself to the anyakaras you create. Declaring enlightenment is not more power, it is more responsibility. So it is your individual choice. You can declare any day that you are enlightened. You are, after all, a Swamina. You are an independent entity by existence. You can move the cosmos as you want. If the cosmos is not moving as you want, just create another one. That's all. The space of possibility, positivity, Ishwaratva and enlightenment is your space. So from there, you can declare anything you want and make it into reality in any way you want. And anybody who wants to be part of this order can start applying and preparing yourself to be part of this order. Great. So let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share, and explore in eternal bliss, Nityananda. So this is the content from the page 250 of the Science of Living Enlightenment book. So all the participants who manifested this power, downloaded some information. It can be in various ways. First of all, congratulations. You have manifested the power. It's just about practicing it more and more and more. When we are more in tune with that receptive space, so that Swamiji can simply manifest through us, you will see that more and more downloads will happen, more and more information will be revealed, and you'll see getting more and more closer to the actual, the literal content of the page.
Yeah. So participants, you should understand from the book, from the content, Swamiji himself is revealing that if you are not able to move the cosmos, create one. Create one more cosmos. See, that is what Swamiji is trying to tell us. We need to understand what Swamiji is revealing. What is the potential that humanity has? How much powerful you are. How you can manifest and create. If you can create the universe, the cosmos, what you can imagine, what all this mundane materialistic world, you can just simply manifest it. So Swamiji is taking you to the next level. He is making you God by manifesting all these powers. So sincerely do the power manifestation. It is not about you seeing the book or you seeing through the day. It is manifesting the superconscious access of the cosmos. Through your conscious access, you are accessing the superconscious happening in the different locus, in different universes, and reaching out to different locus and their gods, speaking to different beings. This is the lifestyle of Kailasavasis. So Swamiji is making us to become the people who can reach different locus, different beings, and different gods. You can speak to Indras, you can speak to Brahma, you can speak to Vishnu. So Swamiji is taking us to that level of beings. So understand. So power manifestation, take it sincerely and seriously. Don't miss to manifest and attend the session of all the powers of Paramashiva.
Yes. So you can all also head over to the social media platforms and share your experience of the power manifestation with as many people as you can. You can enrich them also to join Paramashivoham Level 1 so that they can also taste, they can also have a glimpse of this powerful ancient science of power manifestation that Swamiji, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is now reviving on planet Earth through Kailasa. So you can share the registration link Paramashivoham with them so that they can also register and join. And also you can also enrich people to become part of Kailasa as Kailasa Vasis and live in this ecosystem physically themselves, and they can evolve, they can have a superconscious breakthrough in the ecosystem created by Swamiji himself. So you can also enrich them to be Kailasa Vasis. Okay, so now so this brings us to the close of this session, power manifestation session. Now we'll be heading over to the next session. The next session is going to be a video that we are going to watch where Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is himself giving us a deeper understanding, taking us into higher and deeper truths related to the stillness that we have within. So just sitting patiently and watching, that's meditation technique that Swamiji will be revealing and guiding us further. And let's watch and imbibe. So let's all sit straight with the head, neck and spine in the straight line, being the authentic space of listening as we hear directly from Bhagavan himself. Let's watch.
This one truth can heal you so much, mentally and physically. This one truth can bring so much of inner healing. This one truth can expand you so much to accommodate others in your personality or in your space. This one truth can expand you so much in the spiritual level. I can say this one truth can be called as Sarvaroga Nivarani. It is the medicine for everything, whether it is physical problem, mental problem, or like addiction, or guilt, or depression, loneliness, boredom, all major issues related to your mind and problems of your mind can be handled just by this one truth. And important thing in this truth is you don't need to practice anything. All you need to do is understand clearly and a strong understanding. If you can answer all the questions which is raised by your mind, that is enough. Nothing else needs to be done. There is nothing to be practiced. All you need to do is just to remember, just to come back to the original space, or the space of being unclutched. Not only physical and mental things, even in the spiritual level, this one truth straight away liberates you. This is the path and the goal. It is always path separate and goal is separate. Now here, the path and the goal both are one and the same. The moment you understand, you are free. Now no mind game can happen in you. Your mind can't play any games with you. This moment, the moment you understand the truth, you are free. Your mind can't play any more games with you. And I tell you, once you understand this truth, you can't be exploited by any priest or anybody. Now, I am putting all these so-called religious people out of their business. Because after you understand this, what will you do? You don't need any technique. You don't need anything else. You won't go for any meditation program. And in the West, priest means these people who teach the self-development courses and all these things. You won't go for any self-development course. The people who are selling all ideas, whether it is religious or self-development course, I am putting all of them out of job. Now, you won't bother about any of these things, because you know the intrinsic nature of your being, the core nature of your being, and you don't need any of these things. First thing, you know, none of these things helps you. Second thing, whatever help you can have is only one thing, from this truth. Nothing else can happen. Only one way you can be helped, that is this truth. So naturally, once you understand this truth, you won't even do separate meditations. Actually, I am trying to even remove meditation from your life. Remove all kinds of conditionings from your life. All kinds of rules and regulations from your life, giving you a totally different center from where you can act, not only act, you can be. Now, either you act or be. I am giving you a totally different center from where you can act and be. You can be completely settled into your being. At the same time, you can be alive, involved with your life, which can transform the very identity which you are carrying. To tell you, this is the highest Vedantic truth. But the difficult thing with this thing is, usually so easily you don't receive the truth. It takes long time. They make you sit at least 10 years before they start telling you the basic things of Vedanta, especially this traditional Vedantis, oh God. And so much of theories and concepts and words, Hiranyagarbha, these, that, so many things. By the time you finish learning, you will be filled with so many words, automatically you start preaching the same thing. Because after reading, suddenly you find nothing has happened to you. And you can't even accept that nothing has happened to you. Now you will have to somehow justify, why did you spend so much of time in that line? So what is the only use? Better let me start preaching to others. So that whatever time I invested in that field will be useful for me. Let me start creating more ripples. That is the way we end up. Here, this truth is so clear, straight. The essence, this is what they call Brahmopadesham. The ultimate initiation. Giving this truth and helping the other person to experience this truth is what I call Brahmopadesham. Giving the ultimate initiation or ultimate teaching. With this teaching, now all your Vedanta will fall in place. All your knowledge will fall in place. Without this key technique, without this key truth, whatever you read will be only words. With this one truth, now everything will fall in place. You feel everything is reality. Now whatever you read, everything will become experience. There is no need to do something separately. Just this one single understanding. By your very nature, you are unclutched. Your thoughts are completely unconnected, independent, and illogical. Not only that, constantly your thoughts are replaced. Constantly you are renouncing. You are constantly renouncing. There is no need for you to separately practice renunciation. By your very nature, you are renouncing. Renunciation is your very nature. Unless you renounce, you can't be alive. Even if you try to hold on to something, you can't hold on. See, for example, some joyful memory, some blissful thing. Even if you try, you can't hold on. You will be renouncing it by your very nature. Or something which you want to renounce, even if you try to push, just because you are pushing, you will be creating more problem. If you just keep quiet, automatically you will forget about it. People who are addicted, they come and tell me, Swamiji, I am addicted to this, how can I forget? Don't bother, simply relax, forget about dropping that habit. Simply that habit will drop. Don't force yourself too much to get rid of addiction. You may think, oh, what is this, Swamiji, what are you teaching? With all my effort, I am not able to forget. How do you say I will forget if I don't put effort? By putting your effort, you are trying to elongate that shaft. And constantly you remember and teach yourself, you are addicted, you are addicted, you are addicted. I tell you, first thing, do not bother about renouncing something, because by your very nature you renounce. When you try to renounce something forcibly, you create more and more connection, a more and more lengthy shaft about that product or about that habit, about that thing. You try to connect more, create chain, bigger link. What I am saying may look impractical logically, but this is the way mind works. Or try your best to drop something, some addiction. You can never be successful. You can never be successful. Even if you drop, you may be dropping out of some fear or greed, which is much bigger addiction. If you drop smoking out of some fear or greed, you are not doing anything good to your society, good to your consciousness, good to your inner space. You are only damaging more, because you might have dropped smoking, but that fear for which you dropped, or that greed for which you dropped, you will be adding that in your inner space. At least with smoking you will destroy only this body. With fear and greed you will destroy your whole lives after lives. Because next body also will be carrying this fear and greed. Smoking habit you may not carry for the next body, but this samskaras of fear and greed you will be carrying for next body. So let it be very clear. Even if the addiction is dropped with this truth, you will be liberated. Other than this truth, whatever way you try to drop any addiction, you will only damage your inner space. You may be successful or failure in dropping, but you will damage your inner space. You will damage yourself surely. With this one truth, you will experience totally a different being. You will totally experience a different identity. Start allowing this truth to sink in you. Sit with it, with this truth again and again. Whenever you find time, whenever you can, just sit. Actually, now this will go into, I will drive these things, this truth into your head so much. Even when you are sitting and doing something, automatically this will be there in your mind. You can't do anything else except remembering, but remembering that you are unclutched. You are unconnected. One more thing, even after having the knowledge that you are unclutched, you will be able to see and live with the world as you are living. You don't have to give up. You don't have to leave everything. And one more thing, your fear about giving up is not even directly related to giving up. It is something like you don't feel that you lived your life. That is why you are afraid to give up. All your fear about giving up is not even about giving up. At some point, all of you know that you have to leave and go away. Nothing can be done. There is no U-Haul service for other planet. There is no U-Haul service for other planet. Let it be very clear. No U-Haul service available. You can't carry anything, you can't put a hook and draw whatever you want. Nothing can be done. No U-Haul service. Let it be very clear. So you know at some point or other you have to leave. It is not even fear of leaving things, fear of dropping, fear of giving up. It is fear that you have not lived. When you are unclutched, you will start living. You will start intensely, really living. Only when you allow this truth to work on you, you will understand how the whole quality of your life has transformed. Now, let's do another one simple experiment. Read whatever you wrote yesterday and how irrelevant it feels, you can see. Try to read with this one understanding that you are unclutched. Yesterday when you wrote, how heavy it was, what all was going on in your mind, and now what is happening in your mind. Just see. Then I will try to respond to some more questions or experiences. Just with the specimen which you have, if you work, that itself will give you a lot more insights. Even if you think that you understood about your being unclutched, do not think continuously you understood, because even that thought can become one more shaft. The understanding which you had yesterday about being unclutched, understanding which you had today morning, and understanding which you are having now are not same. Your understanding is growing, be very clear. So do not think you understood. The more you are unclutched, even from that of being unclutched, you will go into the deeper and deeper level of experience. This one truth can straight away give you enlightenment. Nothing more is necessary. See, it's like this is the space where your consciousness, here is your that identity. Between these two only all these engrams. The moment you start unclutching from your identity, you are just sucked towards the source, towards your very core of the being. You simply drop to the inner space or enlightenment. That's why I say just this one thing can just like something dropping, just like that you can fall into your enlightenment. Nothing can stop you. With this truth, the important thing is you need to sit and continuously question this and get rid of all the doubts. That is why these 2 days practically I am sitting with you. That is why they call it Upanishad, sitting with the master. Sitting and dropping from all the doubts. I have never spent so much of time in any meditation program continuously. Even yesterday, if you see the number of hours, I don't spend this many number of hours in the NSP or ASP. And moreover, here I can't do that also. Here I am trying to give you that inner space without making you close your eyes. Because whole day you can't live with closing your eyes. You are going to live with open eyes only. Unless you experience that consciousness with open eyes, it's not going to help you. So I am trying to give you that space of thoughtless awareness or dhyana with open eyes. And give the instruction, I go away to my room. After half an hour I will come back and tell you, please open your eyes. Or when I make you close your eyes, I go away also sometime. I am telling you the truth. Once I make you tie the ribbon.
Swami, I just, for the past few months, I'm realizing that with everybody, I'm having this shaft. Every person I interact with, I have this shaft. It's either
not
the pain
only
of
everybody,
everything
you have shaft.
Everything.
Only with shaft you move. Actually, when you are relaxing from the shaft, first thing you will feel you are handicapped. Your hands are tied and you can't do anything. Suddenly you will see beyond, without even shaft, you will be able to move. You don't have to think. You are just moving. You are living. Things are happening. But there is no shaft. Only that space I call enlightenment. But that can happen only suddenly. Till that happens, I have to make you sit and drive this truth inside.
But the thing is, pleasure, joy, I'm not able to feel that much. It's more of the pain, the guilt, and
pain, guilt, these things only create a strong shaft. When it comes to pleasure, you don't create any shaft. Usually, pleasure is such an experience, no shaft is created. Only after the pleasure, the idea about pleasure creates a shaft. When the pleasure itself, when it is happening, there is no shaft. No shaft is created. But after that, your memory about the pleasure, that will create shaft. That photographs. I told you, no? Sitting and playing with photographs. Be very clear, the moment you think of punishing somebody or the revenge, you will only be getting punished. See, the moment you decide to punish somebody, you reduce yourself as a human being. That is the biggest punishment which can be given to anybody. First you punish yourself, only then you punish others. See, the moment you decide you should punish A or B or C, you reduce yourself into a human form, which is not true. That is a big punishment you are giving to yourself. So according to me, punishing and all these things are just social game, life game. Let me be honest. See, according to the world, might is right. That is the only law with which everything works. And here, fighting is no way going to help. All right, you punish him, what is going to happen? You punish somebody, what is going to happen? He will come back with a bigger problem. He will create a little more problem. And nobody is going to keep quiet. Nobody is going to keep quiet. And he is going to give some more problem for you. Then what will you do? Then you will also try to create some more problem. Then it goes on. Finally, who proves might is right, who proves stronger than other person, he is going to win. When? After death. Till death, it can go on and on. It will never end. I tell you one important thing. The eye for eye. When you start living with the principle of eye for eye, the whole world will become blind. That's the only thing will happen. You will take somebody's eye, and from his group, somebody will take your group's one person's eye, and then it will become continuously. If the same thing goes on, whole world will become blind. That's all. Yes.
Keyword, they are uncontrollable.
They are uncontrollable. They are actually, when you are unclutched, it disappears. Maheshwara. So when you are unclutched, it disappears. In that angle, we can't say it is uncontrollable. We can say unmanageable. You can't manage them. At one point, it can completely disappear, or it can completely be there. But you can't manipulate them. Unmanageable. That word can be used.
This one.
It just transforms.
That is the truth.
It just transforms, and I don't know, it's hard for me to put it in words, but it takes on a new dimension, really. That whole relationship takes on a new dimension, and you're able to just forgive everybody for everything.
That is the right thing. That's the right attitude, ma. That's the life. You see, even if you think of punishing others, it is just a waste of time. One more thing, ma. The moment somebody does something wrong to you, the moment he does something wrong to you, that itself is enough punishment for him. Why he is doing wrong? Because he is suffering.
Yes.
He is already in hell. That is why he is creating some disturbance for others.
Right.
So that itself is a big punishment. There is no need to punish him separately.
Right.
There is no need to punish him separately. See, when somebody does something to you, you don't need to give separate punishment. Why is he? The other day, one person came to me. Actually, somebody came to our ashram for healing. He went outside and he was saying some wrong things. So I did not get help or something like that. Then they came and made a complaint to me. Swamiji is telling like that. I told him, why he is speaking like that? Because he is in irritation or he is in hell. So why do you want to punish him more? Why should we curse him? Already he is suffering. There is no other punishment required. So the moment he does something, already he is suffering. What more you want to do? If at all you can do something, let you heal him. That's all. Let you heal her. Nothing else can be done. There are so many people, so many things brought to me. Like this, Swamiji, see that you do something to him. Means what do you want me to do? You want me to curse him or what? That can't be done. No, there are so many cases related to our ashram. They bring it to my knowledge. They bring it to my notice. I can't curse. And one more thing. An enlightened being can never curse anybody. People come and ask me, Swamiji, somebody cursed me, will I have that evil effect? I tell you one thing, only an enlightened person's curse will work. Nobody has got power to curse. Enlightened person will never curse. If he curses, he is not enlightened. So as far as curse goes, you don't have to bother at all. Nobody's curse can disturb you. Nobody's curse can harm you, because only enlightened persons has got power. Only his curse has got power. An enlightened person will never curse. Then what is there? So these are all just simple things. Yes.
And also this.
Then suffer, what can be done? If you can't accept, then suffer, nothing can be done.
Like adding to Annam's question, so somebody like without us doing anything, they're doing harm to us. So it's so difficult to accept that fact.
See, one thing, ma, these are going to be in the life. These are going to be in the life. The very existence means you take birth mentally being prepared of all these fights which you are going to have here. Being in the planet Earth means you have to go through all these things. When I go inside into the gap, the space between breaths, your thoughts, I start getting a feeling or thought that I am superior for being able to do this. This is a piece of my interior identity. How do I surrender the inside identity? That feeling will automatically go away. Sometimes these yogic powers you get, but that will automatically go away, don't worry. Suppose someone has a real life problem, say a car that needs $2,000 repair. This person does not have the money nor know how to get the money. How is a problem with no known solution dealt with without creating a new shaft? Is it best to wait for a solution to present itself? If you just wait, the solution will automatically present itself. Alright, by clutching you think you will be able to solve the problem? Just be unclutched. If thoughts come, let it come. If they drop, let it drop. Don't even bother about unclutching. If it gets clutched, let it get clutched. If it gets unclutched, let it get unclutched. Don't even bother about getting clutched or unclutched.
Just sit, just be. Don't even bother to unclutch yourself or clutch yourself. If it is getting clutched, let it get clutched. If it is getting unclutched, let it be unclutched.
Yes. You may all now relax. Relax back from the space of unclutching. Yes, sorry for the technical glitch. So, after this amazing unclutching meditation, so just sitting in the space of unclutching, absolutely unclutched. This knack, once we get this knack, as we are initiated by Swamiji himself, this itself is such a powerful tool. Like small fire can burn the whole forest, right? So this simple technique of unclutching can literally enlighten you. It can destroy the whole mind and make you enlightened. So practice unclutching more and more. Whenever you can throughout the day, whenever you get time, just sit unclutched. And you'll see how much of transformation you will experience. So this brings us to the end of today's day of Paramashivoham Level 1. So we have another set of exciting sessions lined up for tomorrow. We'll have several sessions we have lined up for tomorrow, dealing with another important aspect of our life, bringing and infusing powerfulness and completion into that aspect. And as usual, the day will begin with Nithyananda Yoga, intense yoga session for all the participants. So I request all the participants to kindly be there on time and do the yoga authentically and intensely so that you are prepared to receive all the powerful cognitions and especially the initiation during the live darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So with this, let's now end today's session with the Purna Mantra. Holding your hands in the Namaskara Mudra, please chant along with us. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Arpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam.